Hey Axis and Allies players, the Good Captain here. Welcome to turn 3 in this game of Axis and Allies D-Day played against a human opponent. Okay, so when we review the Allies' turn, we're just going to skip the naval bombardment. Again, it really doesn't matter after turn 2, usually. The fighters do the same stacking strategy of St. Lo and Caen, 4-4. And then the bombers target one each a tank in G27, and there's one hit. The AA gun then returns fire and misses. So just one German tank remains here. There's only one fight, and that's on Omaha Beach. The Allies roll well, punching one hit above the expectation, and the Germans roll poorly, scoring one under. This will definitely conclude the fighting on this beach. I will not reinforce this as the Germans, and that brings us to the German turn. So first thing we do, most obvious things first, we have to push back here. And then down here, these wayward units will start moving west, at least for now. I'll come back to this area of the map shortly. Up here, Cherbourg holds, and these, again, the wayward units sort of gravitating towards the center. Now, I'm moving into this zone because that 7-man army moved off, and I'm not as afraid of this 3-man army, despite those artillery, as I was of that 7-man army. So we close up here, and then with the remaining pieces, we're going to make, we're going to make 8-piece armies. There's 24 pieces here on the board that I haven't moved, and they're all kind of close to each other, so we're going to consolidate and circle the wagons. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. We're just going to actually jog right with this group and pull up here. So what we've done here is really just consolidate forces around the victory location and opened up our reinforcement zone. And understanding what is coming on it next is important. So I know as the German player that I've got at least a pair of AA guns coming in on the Rhine side and at least one AA gun coming on the Rouen side. And very likely there's going to be 4 AA guns total, so I'm planning on having a pair of each of that vital unit in Reims and Chartres, thereby maintaining the protection of new units coming into the map, at least in these areas. Okay, that's it. Let's do this combat, the reinforcement roll, and close this turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This time the Germans scored nearly +1. Nearly +1, and the Allies caught their extra. So, okay, there we go. Perhaps we should have reinforced Omaha, but it was something like a 40% with an all-tank commitment. Had the dice gone more par in the battle before, it could have been like a 68%, but I don't know. Let's move on. So my opponent rolled an 8 for his US reinforcements and a 7 for the UK. And the Germans rolled a 6 for the Rhine side and a 4 for the Rouen side. The Allies placed their units in Juno Beach to the max, and then the last 2 on Gold Beach. The Americans max Utah Beach and then put the remainder in Omaha. As the German player, I've decided to put 5 infantry and 3 artillery into Chartres left and 2 artillery into Reims right. We click done, and now we're set to go for round 4, but let's have a quick review of the dice. Currently the Allies are at nearly 1 kill ahead, and the Germans are basically down half a kill, while the Allies are down 8 reinforcement points, but the Germans are trailing them with -5. That's it for turn 3. Thanks for watching this. All the best from the Good Captain, and bye-bye.